Welcome to Kate Sparks Creativity. This is a quick view of my photography setup. I really just have an old Canon. It says it's a 16, it's got 16 megapixels. I'm not sure when I bought this. I think it's the second camera that I got probably in college because I had a silver one in high school when I started uh, the newspaper. But I still have it. It has a lithium battery. I think that's why I got a new one because the old one didn't and it got ruined. I like this one. It's nice and portable. This is what it looks like from the back. This is the case I keep it in. And it's not too big or too bulky, but I like to keep a little composition notebook and a pen in there for little notes about what I take and also like places I would like to go. And then I have an Instax Mini 7 Plus. I will admit I got this 2 or 3 years ago. I'm honestly not sure now, but it was while I was still living in Texas. I got it for Christmas one year, and I use it very infrequently because I don't really understand how it works. But I do like the frames, and I'm hoping to get either better with using this or find a picture printer that does stickers or something with the frames. I don't know. But I do like the idea of being able to print immediately so that I can work on my journals faster, which is part of, being organized. I just filmed a writing video about getting organized, and I feel like immediacy of being able to take pictures and print them off and organize them in my photo organizer will help me be able to go out and take more photos. This is the box that I keep my Instax camera in. It's a little bit bigger, but it's a nice organization system. And I got it off Amazon. If I can find the purchase link, I'll put it in the comments. It's not affiliate or anything if you want to look at it, but I love this box. If I found a print that I liked, I would probably get another one just for craft hobbies, other craft hobbies like art journaling on the go. I don't keep much in here except the camera and like some papers, but I could keep photos in there or film photos I'm almost out of. This is my book. I just recently got it more organized. It's got lots of pages and lots of room. I have several boxes that I need to go through to get organized, but I just wanted to take some time to show a little view of the kind of photos I take. This one was taken at the Springfield Nature Center in Missouri several years ago. I want to say like 2014. But I like the framing and the single subject of the doe. I like taking photos like this, just like in general. And then I also do architecture. This was also taken in Springfield, Missouri, downtown. And this building still exists because our downtown is fairly vibrant for a small Midwestern town and still growing. So I would like to do more photos of this building and other buildings down there. I also have night shots of this I can show at some point if that's something people are interested in. I don't do a lot of selfies or people photography because it's harder to get natural shots. This is a trip to New Mexico. I like trains, I like the mountains. And one thing about photography, like I haven't really thought of any kind of way to really monetize this other than maybe showing them in my videos, because this is more of a passion hobby, like just being in those settings like takes me to, like, I don't know, a different emotional state, I guess. I don't know. But almost spiritual. So, you know, if I could do photography as a living, like, that would be cool, but I don't know that that's a thing that still exists. Speaking of spiritual, I have this cool shot of a cemetery that I took in New Mexico a couple years ago when we were living in Texas. We went on a little outing for my birthday, and there's several photos like this that I took at that time. I like to do little photo series, and I haven't made any big photos like art poster size or anything like this, but this is one of those that I think that would be really cool for that. I just like the setting and the details. And this building, I think it's a little run down, so I also like kind of urban and run down things, but I don't do a lot of that, just, out of safety and respect for the laws and not trespassing on other people's space. Then I have another nature photo. This was taken in Albuquerque, New Mexico, on a mountaintop. There's several other photos like this, but this is one of my favorites. I was just kind of wandering and taking little shots that I thought looked cool, that kind of, seeing little moments, little spaces, and wanting to keep them for later, for memories of like that, being there on the mountain and the emotional state I was in at that time, just very peaceful and just kind of, I don't know, but peaceful. And then I also have a photo of a tire full of spray paint cans. And this is at the car hinge in Amarillo. I only went there once. I think my mom went a few other times with relatives. But I thought it was a cool kind of shot, just seeing like everything that people left. And I would hope that like those spray cans like could be reused by other people if they saw them and picked them up. But I don't know, because I don't know the area there, because I only went there once. I was kind of a homebody. Kind of still am. But anyways, also very vibrant art culture in Amarillo, Texas. And I would like to go back at some point to see some of my friends and visit the art mall and stuff like that, and maybe go back to Carhenge. And that is all for this photography video. I would like to show more of the series, bits of the series that I have here. They're mostly vacation photos, but I like really pretty shots. So if that's something you're into, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and have a great day.